Hello, my name is Jonathan Porterfield of Eco Cars. Another video clip of a LPG vehicle. It's a 1.4 Vauxhall Astra Club estate. It's got the factory fitted LPG system. It's on a 56 plate, as you can see, and it's registered the 29th of January 2007, so just over 4 years old, and benefits from the dual fuel badging from Vauxhall. These are all converted by a General Motors company called Millbrook. This is the spare wheel, which is bolted to the floor. It has a plastic cover. So what a lot of LPG owners do is unbolt this, leave this at home to free up some of the boot space, as the spare wheel well is taken up with the LPG tank. This has a low cover in the boot which comes out, rather nicely retracts. And there's also a dog guard. If it doesn't smell of dog, I think it was to prevent items from being thrown forward. So that's a Vauxhall item, and I've just taken it out basically to valet the vehicle. But that fits in rather neatly to those location points at the top of the C-pillars at the back. There are no scuffs to the rear bumper, it's very clean. This is the factory fitted LPG filling point. And just looking in the back, we've got manual windows in the rear, just to show you the airbags in the front driver's seat. And there are no rips or tears to any of the fabric. It still smells very, very fresh indeed. And obviously the rear seats still drop down should you want to make it a larger estate to carry larger items. So 3 rear inertia seat belts, some grab handles, and there's also airbags in the B pillar and also the A pillar, which I'll show you in a moment as well. Also some useful mat pockets in the rear of the front seats. So looking at the front driver's door card, we've got 2 electric windows, and also the adjustment for the electrically operated wing mirrors as well, and also a remote locking key. The seat is height adjustable, and again the driver's seat very clean, no rips or stains or tears to any of the fabric. As you can see, the carpets are still very, very clean. No sign of wear to the driver's doormat, driver's footwell. And I'll just show you some more features. So around the inside we have a single shot CD player with all the normal radio controls. We have the heating controls here, the speed of the fan, the temperature, the direction of the airflow, air conditioning, recirculate, and also the heated rear screen. The steering wheel as well has the controls for the sound system to skip tracks or stations, and also the volume control on that side. So that's very useful to control the sound system from the steering wheel. That's to lock all the doors and the hazard warning lights. There is no cigarette pack fitted, just a power point with a small cubby hole. 5-speed manual gearbox. We've got the electric switch over there for the passenger window. I say a front A-pillar airbag, front passenger airbag, and a front driver's airbag. So lots of airbags. What have we got there? 4, 5, 6 airbags in total around the car. Lighting controls, the intensity of the dashboard, adjust the headlamps and the rear fog light, and that is the all-important LPG switch. So that's it switched to petrol, that's it switched to LPG. Now I'll just put the ignition on. As you can perhaps see in the sunlight, it will be flashing. The light is there, it's denoting it's going to start up on petrol. So I'll just start it now. And then after a few seconds, perhaps 2 seconds, it stops flashing and now denotes that it's running on LPG or to gas. Now the one fuel gauge in this car measures both levels in both fuel tanks. So there's about 1/4 of a tank of petrol, but because we've switched to gas, it will register that we're over half full of LPG or to gas. There are no warning lights on the car. This red one is just denoting the handbrake is on. And we guarantee the mileage there of just over 31,006 miles. I've driven this car myself the last 150 miles and it operates without fault. It really is a lovely example. we have the one-touch wipers on the right hand side with the indicator stalk on the other, and also the steering wheel, rather nicely, is not only height adjustable but also for rake, so it will actually come in and out as well, so that's very useful. You can get the perfect driving position. So just looking at the documents for the car, all the manuals are here, the dual fuel supplement and information sheet from Vauxhall, the manual for the radio, and also the operating manual for the rest of the car as well, so everything is here that came with the car. The V5 registration documents show it's been leased by Lex Autolease with no previous keeper, one former keeper, which is Lex. They basically changed addresses, so it's showing one previous, but it was Lex that were based in Chester and then Lex that were based in Birmingham, so they had a change of offices. Has only had one owner, but there's you'll be down as the third owner of the vehicle. So registered the 29th of January 2007. It's classed as a petrol car. Now the leasing company never got round, or never bothered to be honest, to change it to alternative fuel vehicle, so we will do that because it will allow you for some discount, and type of fuel will be changed to gas bi-fuel, so that will allow you to have £10 off your normal road tax charge. The MOT is until the 29th of January 2012 with no advisories issued, and you can also look up this document on Vauxhall's website by quoting that MOT test number. There's a printout that came with the car which shows all the tyres, and it's had a new washer pump for the windscreen at 30,000 miles, so everything's itemised on that. We also have the Millbrook proof of conformity, an LPG certificate basically showing that it was converted at 10 miles by Millbrook, who are part of General Motors, so it's a factory fitted LPG system. Great service history. Service intervals on these cars are every 1 year or every 20,000 miles, so it was serviced at 16,000, 22,000 and last at 30,052 miles on the 26th of January 2011. 30,052 miles. So bang up to date service history, so it doesn't need another service till another 20,000 miles, so 50,000 miles or January 2012. There's also some a spare key, a remote spare key that came with the car as well. So under the bonnet of the Astra, it's very clean. It's shown a little bit of dust, so it's not been steam cleaned or anything. So there's no signs of any accident damage. Plenty of stickers to show it's been converted by Millbrook. Down here we have the vaporizer, which vaporises the gas and injected along the gas rail, and some extra control units because the time of the engine changes slightly when it's running on autogas. So like I say, it's very clean. There are no signs of any accident damage or new panels, and it's in very clean condition, as you can see. There are no stone chips to the leading edge of the bonnet. It's lovely and clean. There's a tiny one there, and nothing you'd notice, to be honest. Windscreen is chip free as well. So just looking around the car, it has very recent tyres, lots of tread on all four tyres. I'll just show you them. That's the rear and the offside rear. I'm just looking at the front driver's side tyre, lots of tread. Some of the wheel trims have been replaced. That one is perfect. This one has some scuffing to it on that point there. That one has been replaced. I've actually replaced some of these because some of them are quite tatty. This one's got a slight amount of grazing. So if you're looking for an environmentally friendly LPG vehicle, these really are great to own and run, and quite rare these days as well. So if you need any more information, feel free to give me, Jonathan, a call anytime, and I look forward to speaking to you soon. Thanks for watching.